We're here with Emory head track and field coach John Curtin, just a few days away from the start of the 2012-13 season. Coach, these early season meets, a little bit different, I guess, than the regular season ones. Talk a little bit about what you expect from your team this week at the Panther Icebreaker.
Well, it's a good name for this meet, being an icebreaker, because it's going to be an icebreaker for just about everybody. I've been pretty much involved with cross country all fall, and I'm just getting to start to know a lot of the kids who've been working very hard in track and field this fall. We're going to take about 56 kids up there. That's the largest group we've ever taken to an early season December meet. So it's going to be one of those trips of discovery. We're going to learn a lot. We've got a lot of new talent on the team. We saw them perform earlier in the Blue Gold meet, and we have some indications of some really good kids. But this is going to be their first time for many of them on an indoor track, so it should be an exciting start to the year.
And speaking about new things, one thing that's going to be new and something I'm sure you're real excited about this year is the ability to host an indoor meet this season, which you guys will be doing later on in the year at the Birmingham Crossplex. Talk a bit about that opportunity. I imagine one that in all your years here at Emory, hosting indoor meets are rare if it's ever happened.
No, this is a first. And we're very excited about it. One of the major things that I'll be involved with this weekend at the meet will be meeting with the Crossplex staff and going over all of the things that we need to know about the ins and outs of putting on an event in that very impressive facility. The Crossplex is among the top 2 or 3 indoor track and field facilities in the country, and we're very, very fortunate to have been able to find a date when we could rent the facility and reach out to a lot of the smaller schools in the southeast that maybe don't get a chance to run on this track because most of the dates are dominated by Division I.
Well, Coach, let's get a bit more into the specifics of the team coming up this season. Let's start with the women. Obviously, second in the indoor season last year, won the UAA championship in the outdoor season. Really, a lot of strength on the team was in the sprinting group. Is that how you see the team again going forward this year?
Well, I think we will continue to be really strong in the sprints. Deborah Ajibaba, again, is back and in great shape, and I think she's going to lead the way indoors in the dashes in the UAA. Morgan Monroe, again, another fine sprinter and outstanding hurdler. Those kids are really going to lead the way for our speed group. I think there'll be a little bit of a changing in the guard in the middle distances as a lot of the top talent from a year ago has graduated. So there'll be some openings happening in those events. Again, I think we're going to be much stronger with Taylor Jarl stepping in the shot. We haven't really thrown real well in the past, and the jumps should be strong for us as well. So we may not get all of our points in the sprint hurdle jump like last year, but we're going to spread it out a little more.
Yep. How about on the men's side? You have a lot of solid returners, especially again in the sprints, but really all over mid-distance, distance. Talk a bit about the men's side, what you expect from them this year.
I think on the guys' side, I think it's more of a wide open meet. Again, a lot of seniors graduated across the board last year. Guy Silva and Isaac Chambers are going to lead us this year, primarily in those longer dashes. We've got some talent at 800. We're real good in the mile. I think Stephen Elwood, if we can keep him healthy throughout the indoor season, is going to emerge as one of the best in the UAA in those events. Again, we've got some depth in the pole vault this year. We've got some new kids coming in the horizontal jumps. So this weekend at the Icebreaker, we'll get to see how good things will look for our guys come March and the end of the indoor season with UAAs.
Coach, this is also going to be the second year of that new entry system into the NCAA championships. Got a feel for it last year. Going forward with that, again, did it kind of have the changes you expected, or what are your thoughts on that going forward?
I'm an old school guy, and I still feel very strongly about there being A and B standards. I fought that tooth and nail when it came up because I think kids need goals. And it's great to have the list, and TFERS provides us with up-to-date information that's sensational. But I do think we still need an A standard of some sort, something for the kids to hang their hat on and to aim at and get excited about. Right now, with the current setup, we're racing week in and week out, chasing the list. And maybe there'll be some changes. I think a lot of coaches feel the same way I do about an A standard, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, Coach. Well, good luck this weekend and the season going forward. I'm sure we'll catch up real soon when we get into the second half of the year.
Thanks a lot, John.